Alright. Looks like we are up and running. So let's get everything switched over to the regular layout. And we will proceed with some more shenanigans in Monster Hunter. There we go. I think everything is loaded in now. Hey, Iconic is here. What's up, Iconic? How are you doing today? Hope you are having a good Sunday. Hope your odd job the other day went well. Iconic says tired but good. Good. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I get to play more Monster Hunter, so that's always a plus. I was up a little late last night for no particular reason. But we should be productive today. Oh hey, Sourlad's here. What's up, Sourlad? Speaking of Sourlad, since you were here, there's not a ton of people here, so I might mention it again in the future, but Iconic has been promoted to mod status for the channel here. I asked him if he'd be interested in modding to help me manage chat and do things like banish bots, and he graciously agreed. So I would like everybody to congratulate Iconic on his promotion. Like I said, I'll probably mention it here or there for a little while, but it's much appreciated, and I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, and we got a hydrate right off the bat. Okay, so what are we doing today? I mentioned this is the last major grind before Extra Life, at least on stream. I might have time to play some more offline while I'm traveling. But I want to try and clear two major fights. Well, I know I can clear at least one major fight that I have not shown on stream yet. But the end goal, we'll go into the weapon crafting here. End goal is to, one, get enough parts to craft this. This is the Primordial Malzeno tree. Now, this was the last major fight that I hadn't done on stream. It's the last monster they added in the most recent update. And first time I took it on stream, it murdered me pretty badly. Primordial Malzeno. I have managed to kill it a few times after finishing this Lance set. So we're going to do that first, so I can show off the fight and hopefully get through it. I want to build its light gun, because this is a rapid fire pierce gun. And the point is for it to replace and upgrade the Avidia Eye, which is our current light pierce gun. Need 3 scales. We already got a few of the rare drops from Malzeno, which is nice. 3 scales should be doable in one run, unless I get really unlucky. Sourlad says, I'm doing great. Rocco, I got 2 days off for Extra Life, so that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. You'll be hanging out for the festivities. I was looking at our schedule. I think it might be announced, or maybe it'll be mentioned by Wazzy at some point, but I think I'm part of the very first block of the event on Friday, I think. Last I checked. I'm not going to talk about what it is or what we're doing, but I think I'm going to be up first. Actually, I think Ramen and I are first. We'll see. Let me make sure I don't go to sleep super late the night before. But yeah, it's coming up. It is coming up. Okay, so we're going to go into the fight against Primordial Mal. And I think it'll go better. It's still difficult. It's still a very tough fight. But with this armor set, I don't get absolutely nuked instantly. Now I get nuked in 2 hits instead of 1. Starlad says, oh, Wazzy wants you and Matt to take punishment, full blast early and extra life. What does that mean? I know there's a punishment tied to a goal. If we hit the goal, I think 5K is the 1 chip challenge, which I already agreed I would do with Matt so that he doesn't suffer alone. So that'll be fun if we hit it, which I'm sure we will. I hadn't heard anything on any other punishments, though. I'm afraid to ask. Okay, there is another target that I have not completed yet, which we'll do second. It's a new Risen Elder, the last and final Risen Elder. Risen Shagaru Magala is considered, I think, one of the toughest. And that's one of 2 I have not killed, and I unlocked it recently because it's a high anomaly research level. We'll do that one next. That's going to be a sight reading.
I'll be here when you need me.
Sight reading quest, and it's going to probably absolutely destroy me, but we'll see. Starlat says mini goals like donate certain amount for things to happen. Oh, you mean in event? Yeah, I expected stuff like that. I think there's going to be some stuff in play for the blocks that I'm participating in. Like if someone donates $50, then someone next to me while I'm playing just hits me in the head with a bat every 5 minutes, something like that.
I hope we can talk again soon.
Should be fun. Oh, all right, let's take
Your spirit shines bright.
This is not an anomaly research quest. It is a master rank one. And here, destructive. Nope. Legend resurrected. Primordial Malzeno. Is that the only quest to fight it? I think so. Starlight says, remember, they still have the shock pads from Thunder Jenga. The TENS machines? Yep, they do.
Truth be told, this is my first time being outside.
Can't wait for them to strap them to my eyeballs while I'm doing something.
Well, everything is new. I'm hoping to use my experience here to
Okay, for
contribute
this
to my
one,
people.
let's go Ladies of Lance again. 3 Lancers. Fiorain and Minoto. Primordial Mal is so fast. Having tanky backup isn't a bad idea. Gunners would usually get shredded.
Money on my mother, mine. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time.
You wanna be far
White
away.
gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money.
Hey, Sourlad come in with a gifted sub to Iconic. Thanks for the gifted sub, Sourlad. Very kind of you. Consider it a new mod welcoming gift for Iconic. But yeah, enjoy the sub emotes. Alright. Enough procrastinating. Let's jump in.
Let's go. Let's go.
It has probably been 2 months since I did this on stream, or attempted to do this and got pancakes. Fortunately, I've learned a bit about the fight, but it's still difficult. I think I've carded at least once or twice in the runs I've done on this one. And there you are. Primordial Mal's a cool monster. It's a cool variant.
Here it is.
Ow. And now I got to remember I'm not playing Armored Core. You stinker. Ow, okay. Being far away is not a good idea. If we can get right up in Malzeno's face, it'll allow us to react and counter things a bit easier than when we're at range when it's doing things like that. Uh-oh. It's pinned. Okay, that shield push with the wing always follows up, ow, with a big spear of the tail. Starlight asks, how's Armored Core 6? Is it what you expected? Oh, Armored Core 6 is fantastic, man. I streamed it yesterday and Friday, and it's difficult. We did some boss fights, and things definitely went sideways. It's hard. It's very hard, but fun. Now, I didn't expect it to be an easy game, but for some reason, some of the Souls hardcore people thought it was just going to be easy. Some of the vets from the series thought it was going to be easy. It's not easy. In fact, the bosses are incredibly hard, and so a lot of people are rage quitting the game. Maybe not a lot, but some vocal minorities have been rage quitting the game, which is hilarious. Said the bosses are unfair, the game's too hard. Why can't it be more like the other FromSoft games? You know, like Elden Ring, and Souls, and Sekiro, which are really easy. One of my peers that we rated yesterday, Kondo Hurling on VTuber I know, he was playing, I think it was day one for him playing Armored Core yesterday. He streamed for like 9 hours almost. And I think maybe 5 hours that I was there, he was fighting the first major boss. That boss took me a few tries, but Kondo was definitely having to learn the fight. I told him if he switched his build, he'd probably have an easier time, but he's determined not to do that. I was like, all right, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, we'll be doing more with Armored Core when I get back from Extra Life. I've been playing it offline, so what I plan on doing is repeating older missions and showing kind of what I've seen. Alright. Uh-oh. I blocked that. So now Malzeno's gone into Curio mode. It's Morbin out. So now there's more teleports. More projectiles. Very dangerous. Okay. It's an ogre.
I need it. Yahoo!
Whoops.
The monster's looking at you!
I wanted the wrong button. It's a waste. I wanted the dodge, not the go into the wall bash. Whatever. Okay, we do enough damage to Malzeno. We'll knock it out of Curio mode. And we'll be back to normal. Moveset will be a little bit less dangerous. Alright, let's not fight in the corridor. Ow. Oh. Oh, my bugs were on cooldown. tough first round.
Fight! Faster, buddy! Let's move out! Whetstone time!
Great technique. Razor sharp in a matter of
Pure
seconds.
plate. We need scales. Maybe I'll get lucky and get scales from drops, but I think we're gonna have to rely on rewards from kill. There we go. Counter. Attack boost. Oh.
I will suffer you no longer.
Still blinded. Angry. Probably cut the tail too. Good. Ooh.
I'll make you regret
I
this.
don't think I could power guard that. That sort of triple Kamehameha beam thing that it does can't be guarded against.
Now I'm really angry.
Usually I have to dodge, but I was stuck in the corner.
Pull yourself together. Let's go.
Steps forward.
It's got like a horizontal, like 3-line pattern. And if you just kind of dodge to the side, you can get in between it. But not if you can't dodge anywhere. Okay, 1 cart. Usually I want to save all my carts for phase 3.
Ta-da!
We're in phase 2 roughly.
Need something that a short break.
That takes care of that.
All right. Completed.
Let's go.
Move out. Let's make haste. It's getting angry.
Okay, I can block that. A lot of shit.
It's got its eyes on you.
Uh-oh. Woo! Yeah, that's what killed me last time. We have to get in between it.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Is that the ult? That is the ult. What Malzeno does there is it basically nukes everything underneath it, and then it'll teleport right to your location and spear the ground for a big explosion. That'll kill me instantly.
It's vulnerable. Attack.
We have to pull through.
Alright, let's pretty sure I can't guard that nuke. Usually the strategy is just to run and then dive. Big explosion.
Enemy. Faster, buddy! Make me proud. Need to sharpen this thing.
It pays to care for your weapon.
Your polishing skills.
Sorry, lads. Just stab, stab, stab. That's the mission statement for the Lance. Gonna poke ya. I poke you in the butt. Oh, okay. Broke the tail. Yeah. Broke off a piece of the tail, rather. So that's it. Sounds like you're fighting a god. Yeah, the theme, I think it's a rearranged version of Malzeno's regular theme for this. It's pretty cool. It's this big, like, orchestral, epic-sounding theme. This monster's more or less kind of like the final boss of Sunbreak, the final monster added. And it has some story significance too. So it's pretty big scale as far as the way they've designed it. Not quite as big as the way they did for Taliesin World, but this one has a bit more of a story sort of parallel. One, two. Hey, Eric's here. What's up, Eric? Uh-oh. Welcome to the stream. We are fighting Primordial Malzeno in the toughest fights in Sunbreak. Gotta keep health high.
Watch out for the monster!
Nope. Oh, I should have thrown my potions on for defense and attack. Oh well. If I get carded again, I'll do it. Oh, back hop would have been a better idea. That looks like that'll kill me from about
Oh, you're gonna
3/4.
pay. One step
Yeah,
back,
I forgot to
two
take
step
my
forward.
medicine here. I could do attack and defense. That would have probably kept me from getting one shot by that. Right. Oh, we're on our last cart.
Let's go!
Now, where did
Make
I
me
leave my
proud.
condiments? Let's make haste.
I'm back.
So
Understood.
where do we
Heading
go
back
from
to
here?
Whetstone time!
That's a fine whetstone. Razor sharp in a matter of seconds.
Okay, it's going down the side. Let's go up north and carve the tail. That way, if I triple card, at the very least, I will get something from this.
Doing great!
This'll be done in no time. Getting there.
Carve, carve, carve.
Tail? Okay. Would have been nice if I got the super rare drop. But that's okay. Alright. There's phase 3. It's basically in a risen state. And the way it combos moves are different now. Wow, look at that shit. You gotta do damage. There's 3. Uh-oh. Heal.
I owe you one. It's a bunch. I needed that.
I am not in range.
Love you, buddy.
Oh, come on. Ah. Alright, that's attempt 1. I got clotheslined out of midair. Oh, I got 1 skill. I need 3. We were probably within, I'd say, 5 minutes of killing it, though. Usually my runs take about 20. Between 20 and 25. Alright, we're running back.
Thank you for stopping by.
I remember to put my potions on at the beginning.
Here's the list of quests. You'll do great.
Iconic says, really hunting these monsters? Or are they hunting me? I think that last one, that was the one being hunted. It's a tough fight. I think I've cleared it more than I've failed it at this point, but it's close. Just because you make a couple mistakes and you die. Really, I need to save my carts for the 3rd phase. That's when it's the most dangerous. Let's see if we can do that this time. But we're going to throw defense and attack on right out the gates.
Let's go. Make out.
Sorry, that says really pushing you to the limits. Well, you want the good gear. You
Well then.
gotta do good.
Well,
Is it the hardest fight in the game? I don't know if I'd say it's the hardest fight in the game at this point,
That takes
because the
care
one
of
I want to fight after this supposedly is the hardest of the Risen Elders. It's on the same map. Actually, no, it's in the arena, the Forlorn Arena. So it's like a locked-in arena fight. That'll be interesting. If I fail this run, I will tackle that one next, so we're not just doing the same thing all stream. because I need an armor piece from that Risen Elder I haven't fought yet. In addition to building that light gun that I showed off, I'm trying to build an optimized armor set for it. And I need one more armor piece to do it.
There's the target.
Spear. Need to get better at countering that. It's got a big windup. Ah. There's Gore. Right, let me try and not waste my ride this time.
Bye-bye. You should be proud of your rights. You do what I say now.
Punched. Oh, should have waited.
Failure is not an option. Yahoo! Teach us
See, Eric asked everyone, including the chat, what's your favorite monster in Monster Hunter? For me personally, I think I've talked about this before. My favorite monster in the series is Nargacuga, the kind of jet black ninja bird panther wyvern. It was a flagship of the first game that got me into the series, and it's pretty cool. Second place would be Zinogre, Thunderwolf. What about you, Eric? I know you play the series. Can't remember if you told us what your favorite is. Oh, got another scale. I just need one more.
Faster, buddy! Make me proud. Now's my chance!
Eric's favorite is Zinogre. That's a good choice. Zinogre's cool. Very iconic and memorable monster. The flagship of Portable Third. The PSP only game the West never got.
Don't let it get you!
Getting a bit too excited. Angry is an understatement.
Salat says the one that looks like a lemon. There's one that looks sort of like a lemon, the Royal Ludroth. It's got kind of like a long Leviathan body and a big yellow mane. It's got a big spongy yellow mane. Looks kind of like a lemon.
Any last words?
Oh. Not read that well. phase.
I owe you one.
Ah. Kind of stepped in front of it. Wait. What killed me? I didn't see what it hit me with.
Now I'm really angry.
Probably a projectile? It had to be a projectile. I just didn't see what it was. I was running away.
Let's go.
Whoops.
This should make it good as new.
Eric says, also the weapon ability I wanted for my build on Destiny I got literally after you finish stream. Nice. Call that second-hand streamer luck. All right, round 2. Should be near the threshold to knock it out of. Oh, there it is. I was like literally a hit away.
It's not going to go down without a fight.
The monster's looking at you.
Oh,
You're not getting near the village.
oh man. Let's dodge straight into the wings. That's a good idea.
That's my buddy.
Don't you Psycho Crusher me. Alright, back to Morbin time. Read it too late.
I needed that.
Clear.
I owe you one.
Ah, leaving.
Don't let him get away. Faster, buddy.
Forward! Make me proud!
Alright, I think we're doing okay.
Whetstone time.
We've only used one cart.
Care for your weapon and your polishing skills.
We haven't hit phase 3 yet though, which is a little bit concerning.
This is what being a royal knight is all about. What's damaging you?
Ooh. phase 3 yet. Ah. Oh, it was the overhead. Like, what's it doing? That big circular ring ends with the overhead. Yeah, I knew that.
This ain't over yet.
You're going to be
Even the
fine.
proudest of knights stumble. Back.
Need something.
All right, last cart.
Here.
Ride like the wind.
It's funny, even if I fail this, based on like break rewards, I might get the final skill I need, which would be fine for what I'm trying to do, but kind of embarrassing because I do want to show off the entirety of this fight. And I've managed to burn 2 carts before we even hit phase 3.
Whetstone time.
Great technique. It pays to keep your weapons sharp.
Could try it with dual blades too, since that set's maxed out now. Having the mobility might be nice. Yeah, that's the move that killed me last time. Nope. Not that time.
It's got its eyes on you. Look out! It's hammering! The monster's looking at you!
I almost did that a little too early. It always enters into a slightly tired state after it does the nuke.
I need it done.
Okay, tail break. Now it's phase 3. Two and 2.
I owe you one.
Ah. Wow. I need to get maxed out guard stuff on this set eventually. I'm at guard 4 and guard up 2, I think. Chip damage is still pretty real in these fights. KO. Okay, got all the damage on.
Where's it going to get away? Stand and fight! Master buddy!
Let's make haste.
Need to sharpen this thing.
Oh, let's carve the tail.
You should be proud of your
Carve,
intelligence
carve,
in a matter
carve.
of seconds.
Oh, another primordial tail. Ah. Uh-oh. It's in blue. Means we're close. Ah, I got you that time. Uh-oh. Ah, didn't get you that time. Oh, that would have been a good opportunity to get some free hits. That was a really bad idea. The stamina is bottomed out, so I can't guard. So we're gonna run. I don't think I can knock it out of phase 3. Oh, that's the nuke. No, no. I wanted to dive, not go up the wall. Ah. You cannot dodge in midair. Oh, I should have turned my camera around. I didn't realize I was running into the wall, so my character ran up the wall instead of doing the Superman dodge. The thing was within probably 100 or 200 points of damage of dying. That's what the blue icon means. Ah. Alright, well, I got what I needed. Maybe we'll do that later. That's stupid. I don't think I've ever died by making that mistake so far. Oh well. Alright, let's look at something different. Someone else can smoke me now.
Thank you for stopping by.
We want
Take a look at the quest list.
this one. So there are 2 Risen Elders that are unlocked at a pretty high tier. There's Risen Crimson Glow, which I need to go and fight at some point again. Last time it kicked my butt. And the last one, Risen Shigaru Magala. We'll switch things up. Let's go gun support here with Luchika, and we'll go hunting horn support with Hinua. Same loadout. I've heard this is the toughest fight as far as all the elders go.
Time to get going.
And now we get to try it for the first time.
Ready to go. Ready for anything.
Nothing can stop you now.
This map is the Forlorn Arena. We fought a few things here. Basically, it's one zone. It's like a locked-in fight. So there's nowhere to run.
It's here. We need to
There
go.
it is.
Shigaru Magala is normally kind of white gold. Risen one's blue. easy. Whoa. Happened to my controller disconnect? Definitely don't want that to happen. Shoot that on front, right? And that's big hype beam. Okay, look at that. And ow. Okay, big hit. Probably counter that. I haven't fought a regular version of this particular monster in a while, so I forgot what its normal moveset looks like. So I'm basically having to learn this fight from the ground up. What happened to my controller? My controller. Wait, let me plug my controller into a different port. Yeah, I think my USB port's causing my controller to disconnect. Let me put this over here. That was a cart that did not need to happen.
Whetstone time!
That's fine. Sharpen it till it's shiny. Compliments to the chef.
I do remember fighting the normal version of Shigata Magala with duels. So if we keep hitting a wall with Lance, I'm going to switch weapons. Alright. That last one was free, buddy.
It's got its eyes on you!
Rage mode.
You're the best, pal. It's aiming for you!
I am not reading that correctly. It goes out and then it explodes. Nope. Ah. Not have frenzy status. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Basically, frenzy is unique to the Magalas. When you get afflicted with it, you have to do damage to the monster to counter its effects. Ah. And if you don't, then you enter into frenzy status, which is a negative ailment that causes anything with that element to do a ton more damage. That's a pretty good example of why you don't want that to happen.
Don't worry.
And so you have that little bar. It's to the right of my nameplate. It looks like a little bar with like a smoke cloud, and it fills up with purple. When it fills up with purple, you get the negative ailment. If you do enough damage, then it turns into like a blue icon, and if you do that, you get like a crit rate and damage buff for a little bit. So you definitely want to do damage. The problem is, if you're using a slower weapon like I am, you have to make sure you don't miss. And each time you take a hit from a frenzy element attack, which is everything this monster does, it fills the bar up faster. So I was trying to go and use an item to reduce that, because I wasn't going to make it before it hit. And it hit. And then I got hit, and I died. So we're on our last card again. This fight's going to probably take me a couple tries. But we'll go duels after this and see if we fare better.
That's my buddy.
See, there's the purple bar. Ow. So if we do enough hits, it'll get rid of the status and give us a buff. If it gets to about 3/4, then I'm going to use an item to drop it down and give myself more time. I think when it turns blue, it means you're close. The icon physically changes to that. Looks like a blue smoke cloud. That's the positive buff, so we're okay. KO. He knocked it over, that's good. Chipped out, that's not good.
Love you, buddy.
Okay, that's a tackle. Alright, now the buff status is reset, so we have to beat the frenzy again. Oh, that's a contact explosion. Ow. Uh-oh, Chica's down. Okay, 50%. Here, I'll demonstrate what I was talking about with the item. If we use a Nullberry, which normally cures abnormal status, it won't get rid of the frenzy, but it'll drop the bar by like about 25%. Basically, give us more time to lay hits and try and beat the frenzy status.
The monster's looking at you! Brace yourself. Here I come.
Which is that. Worth mentioning that the Risen Elders are all stronger versions that have overcome Frenzy, and they go into a Risen state where they're even more dangerous. And this thing's been absolutely destroying me in its normal state. Now it's gone and risen. The orange trails. So I don't know what this moveset looks like, so I'm gonna find out. Oh boy! It's Toho time. Uh-oh.
I'm not going down that easily.
I'm pretty sure I can't block that. Okay, and we get out of dodge when it does that. Explosions everywhere. Uh-oh.
Not my
Lots of shit.
finest hour.
Oh, that's a sweeping beam. I thought it was the lateral. Oh. Alright, we're going in for speed this time. I think I could do it with Lance. It would take a lot of practice. But I think mobility is going to serve better to dodge around all those explosions. But the regular Shigaru Magala will start creating those purple pillars everywhere when it gets mad. I have now learned that the Risen version creates the pillars and then makes them move around the map. Oh, not megas. I think comparatively, that fight's probably worse than the one I failed with Primordial Mal. There's just way more on the map to manage. It's not creating excuses. Failure's a failure, but let's try and switch our strategy up. What are those weak against? I think they're weak against Dragon Element. Yeah, Dragon and then Fire. Okay, we'll use the Valstrax ones with the high bar of white sharpness. Oh, change our layered to been a while since I've run duels, so now I get to kind of refamiliarize myself with the controls. But hopefully the higher mobility will work in our favor.
Feel your duty. Please select the quest that best suits you.
Oh, the same thing. Actually, we'll go Fear Rain on Lance. No, I'm gonna give her something quick. Fear Rain on Sword and Shield, and Hinoa on Horn.
Take care.
Luchika is good for range support with her gun, but she gets KO'd really easily. It's kind of a glass cannon.
Let's go! Ready for anything! You're breathing with heroic.
Alright, we pop defense. Overall, we're 972. Negative 15 Dragon Res, though. It's a little dangerous. I think the Frenzy is considered Dragon Element as far as its affinity, I think. Might be wrong on that.
Certain it will
Alright, Iconics gonna go eat dinner. I'll probably be here doing the same fight. Also, eating dinner at 2:30 in the afternoon? Isn't that just late lunch? Either way, enjoy your dinner. Okay, name of the game here is going to be using our mobility with our infinite stamina to get out of range of all the big hits. It's not a good example. And keep the pressure on.
I needed that. I appreciate it.
There's the beam. When it goes into rhythm mode, that's the only time I've seen it use the standing sweep so far. I'll have to watch for that.
I'm gonna kick your butt. You're the best, pal.
I see a big treat in your
Try to cut the tail too. At this point, we just need to do damage wherever we can.
The monster's looking at you.
I know regular Shigata Magala and Gore, technically your best place to stand is in the hindquarters and back legs. 'Cause a lot of the attacks will whiff if you're back there. I should probably do that, even though I can't break anything.
I will suffer you no longer.
Maybe we lay hits on the horns when we can and try to hit the tail. Oh, come on. Keep losing my heaven sent buff.
I will suffer you no longer.
Surprised it didn't hit me.
I owe you one.
I'm not surprised it hit me. Yeah, it hits forward and sideways.
It's a bunch.
There's also a spread pattern.
That's my buddy.
Too close in the frenzy. Gotta get your tail. Okay, it's hitting Risen already.
Watch out for the monster! That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Okay, those looks like they converge in the middle and then explode. Catch your tail. Oh, okay.
I'll show you what I'm feeling from.
Who needs a squire? The monster's looking at you!
One. Tail cut. There's. Wow, oh, my guts from the turtle.
I owe you one.
Otherwise, that would have killed me.
It's a bunch.
I appreciate it.
I think we got understand that.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Again. Catch your tail.
Great work.
Now it's personal!
Risen mode for now.
I thrive on the best.
This is as far as you go. Talk to you. You're going to get it.
Let's try and break the horns. Oh, back in Risen mode.
That's my buddy. It's got signs on you!
Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
We should be able to get a wing break too. Oh. There it is. Let's get clear. There we go. Broke the wing arms. Knocked it out. Frenzy mode. Or prison mode, rather. Back in prison mode. I think that's HP threshold driven. When you do enough damage, then it'll change modes. It's either that or it's time.
The monster's looking at you!
But we must be doing something right if we're doing enough damage to have it switch like that.
Going to blind it! Now's my chance!
Sharpen Walt's blinded. Come on, I'm trying to eat.
I needed that. Watch out for the monster!
Ow, what? It hit me with its feet.
The monster's looking at you!
Ow. Ow. Potentially 4 big hits. Oh, no, no. Probably should have gone way forward. Come on. Clear the frenzy.
Watch out for the monster! Hit it with everything you've got! Here is Randy's strike!
Oh, where's the face? They have one break on the horns. Eric says, man, it's nostalgic seeing the Gore Magala with my first Monster Hunter boss. Well, this isn't Gore Magala. This is Shigader Magala. It's the adult form of Gore that it turns into when it evolves. So they're technically two different monsters because Gore is unclassified and Shigader is an Elder Dragon, but same game. I like the Magalas. They're fun. They're tough, but they're fun.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
It's gonna be. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm stunned. How did that not kill me? Good lord, I got lucky. I think the pillars inflict stun. I couldn't move. Oh, that should have killed me by all rights. Got lucky.
It's got its eyes on you! I owe you one.
I guess Risen kind of looks like Gormagala because of its color. It's kind of dark blue, and the regular Shigaru Magala in game is gold. It's a lot like brighter and shiny. Looks like a kind of like an angel with its wing pattern. But the Risen version is a slightly different species. Ah. Run our last cart.
Oh, you're gonna pay! Even the
worry.
proudest of
It
knights
happens to the
stumble.
best of us.
A proud knight does not fight with a dull weapon.
Oh no, that's my first fate. I thought that was my second. That was the run before with the lance, I
Trying really
guess.
hard to stay awake.
Eric says, I remember that, and it has combined form. It's light and dark. Yeah, that's Chaotic Gore. Chaotic Gore Magala is a variant that's in this game as well. It's one of the targets where it's like half evolved. So it's got some of Shigaru's moveset, some of Gore's moveset, and it's got its own unique moveset. Chaotic Gore is cool. Also tough.
Whetstone time! You should be proud of
Fine
your
weapon
polishing
deserves
tools.
proper care.
All right. Actually, need to grab more of these and more of these. What I should do if I need to regroup is just use a Farcaster to port back up here. And remember, I can do that.
Getting a bit too excited! Watch out for the monster!
Ow. Oh, they're in my guts. Blew that way too early. Really? Stop blowing things up.
It's a bunch!
Uh-oh.
Out of here!
Alright. Let's regroup. One, because I hit frenzy status. I do not want to hang around there with that. If we go in here, that should clear status. Yep, okay. Quick reset. Should have done that before. Getting the frenzy negative debuff is just trouble. Ooh, it's in the blue. Close. Pile on the damage.
Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
See if we can kill it before it goes back into Risen. Nope, nope, it's gonna do that right now. Wow, that hit me from all the way over there. Over there?
I owe you one.
Okay, there's the nuke. I'm trying to repeat what got me killed against Primordial Mao running up the wall. Still can't believe I died that way. First. You don't want to do that here.
The monster's looking at you.
Okay, come up on 25 minutes. If we can do sub 25 on a sight read, I'll be happy with that. Gotcha. Barely sub 25.
Quest complete.
Alright, that's a tough fight. That's fun though. I think I like doing that with duels way more than Lance.
All right.
You're basically dancing.
We have.
Dance with the monster and try not to get hit. Ooh, we got a Shigader Mantle. That's the rare drop, I think.
Let's go. Move out.
Okay, I need to carve the tail.
What have we here?
Shiny. And I do kind of like that you're basically doing this in an arena. I think the fight's always in here until this thing starts showing up in investigations later, which is going to be fun.
Not too bad, huh? And I've still got room to
It
grow.
means you don't have to run it down. You're basically in a death match. Shigader Rise Gem. Okay, that's considered a rare drop, I think. These are unique to all the Risen Elders. The rest of the bits are standard Shigader Magala parts. But will it be enough to craft the armor bit I need?
Why, hello.
Find out.
I look forward to your safe return.
Hey. Hey, good to see ya.
Okay, for this one, we have the Prudence set. And it looks like this. Coloring's a little bit wonky because it's synced up with what I have where I'm wearing now. Normally it's not red like that. It'd be whatever color you want. I think kind of like a white or blue. Interesting. Looks like a demonic. The wings are a little extra, but the rest of it's alright. This thing comes with
Hard stuff. Ain't nothing I can't forge.
Redirection.
Your smile is the main reason I've been banging away at the smith and stuff. for so
Redirection,
long.
which is scroll swapping. That's not bad. Defiance level 2. Strife. Increases elemental attack in proportion to red gauge. Handicraft, sharpness up. Ammo up, loading capacity. Frenzied Bloodlust. This is unique to this monster, I think. I haven't seen this one before. Temporarily gain an additional wire bug when overcoming the frenzy. The effect duration increases drastically when your weapon is sheathed. Oh, you get it for 90 seconds at level 3. Then Bloodlust. Under the effects of the frenzy, the effects change. Health is gradually reduced, but you gain a variety of effects. Frenzy virus occurs regularly in combat. So This particular skill causes the frenzy to just proc on your character. And when you're under frenzy, you start to get damage over time. But once you overcome the frenzy, you get high you get, let's see, attack and evasion increase, stamina is reduced. You get a bunch of bonuses once you overcome the frenzy, and I think the life ticking goes down till it resets. I don't know. You have attack power, weakness exploit. Not bad. This set's kind of geared towards fighting frenzy targets. SC Iconic is back. You just missed me getting through that fight. It wasn't easy, but it went better than the one before. We're looking at the armor set that Risen Shagader gives you. So yeah, I don't know that I would build that whole set. These hand pieces don't look like what I was trying to create, though. Huh, let me take a look at this graphic I saved. You won't be able to see it, but it's basically the template for the armor I'm trying to make for the light gun. Oh, I wonder if that's a chaotic gore. I don't know. Let me put this over here. Virtue Prudence Braces. That's not this monster. Which, I guess it's fine. I need to fight this thing anyway. It's not Nephilim. Virtue Prudence Braces. Oh no, it is this one. That's weird. Why would you put Bloodlust on a light bowgun set? I guess for the affinity boost? Okay, so this is the right one. I guess it's either this one or Virtue. I thought it was the same thing. Which set is that? Regular gore? No. Virtue. Pride. Huh. Weird. Wonder why they listed it that way on the site. Well, either way, this is the one. It was just listed weird. So putting this into a light set would give us Frenzied Bloodlust, Attack Boost 3. I mean, Attack Boost 3 is probably the most important thing there. That in the slots. We can make this. It actually doesn't destroy our resources too badly. So let me put the set together to at least show off what it looks like. I think I can make everything for it. We need the Risen Teostra headpiece, which I already have made. We need Risen Kushala chest, which is here. Risen Kushala Iram. I did this fight a while ago, so we can grab that. Really expensive. We need Virtue Prudence Braces, so this one. Primordial Coil. Oh good, this doesn't use my scales. We'll see if that's enough. So Primordial Coil.
You got it.
And the Tempest Hakama, which I already have. It's a Matsu set over here.
Okay, good luck.
All right, so we're gonna put the set together in real time, and we'll see what it looks like, and what I need to supplement with decorations. So first, we'll take Laird off. And instead of this, we want Risen Kaiser. Instead of this, we want Risen Kushala. This one we want Prudence. This one we want Primordial Coil. And that should be it. It's gonna look kind of weird because it's mixed and matched. I'll figure out. Actually, it doesn't look terrible. The colors needs to be tweaked a bit, but I've seen worse. The lower kind of plated parts of the legs looks kind of weird with the armor on the upper body, but I'll use Laird anyway. Let's look at the skills. So this gives us attack boost 5, defiance level 4, which you can max out with a decoration. Burst level 3, there's an extra point in here. So it's coming from the talisman. So take that off. Let's see. We might not need redirection jewels at all. Again, redirection procs whenever you swap scrolls. With light bowgun, I never swap scrolls. I only use basically one move set. So we're gonna take all of them off just to see. Now, out of the box, we've got crit boost 3. That's good. Crit eye 2. Higher crit chance affinity. Razor sharp, don't need. That just comes baked in on the chest piece. Spare shot level 2. That's nice. Chance to get a free shot when we're using guns. Kushala's Blessing. Water, nice attack up. Burst. So we'll need to gem in one more level of burst. That's chain crit, weakness exploit, master's touch, bloodlust. The rest of these are all kind of miscellaneous one-offs. One level in Heaven Sent, that's fine. Where's my evade extender though? Didn't that talisman say it? Oh no. Maybe not. This comes with Defiance level 4 by itself. So what I need to do is slot in Evade Extender. So I'll start putting some decorations in here just to take a look at what the overall loadout looks like. I'm not going to take up time on the stream completely doing the set. It will take a long time. But first, let's see. These level 4s. Jumping Jewel level 4. This gives us Evade Extender 2. We can put one Jumping Jewel. That maxes out Evade Extender. We have a lot of slots here, and I'm going to change my weapon. I'll put the Pierce gun on here for now. This is what the set's built for. And then, actually, I can grab that weapon before I forget and accidentally use materials for something else.
How are things? All right, let's make it happen.
There we go. Silver Shooter.
Strike while the iron's hot. Hey, thanks.
Now let's see. It said we needed a spare shot. One level and spare shot. Where is... Oh, pierce up. That's another thing I need. There, I thought I made a pierce up jewel.
Hey, good to see ya.
Oh, we unlocked Bloodlust. Could also drop this in there too. Get it up to level 2. Let's see, Gunner. Pierce level 4. There we go. I could have sworn I made one of these. Maybe not. Alright, so we got a hydrate and a stretch from Iconic. Actually need to go get some water. So let me go do that. Let me pause here for a sec. Then we'll continue slotting stuff in, and then we'll do something else. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right. I've gotten water. Okay. So we're going to need to craft Pierce 2. And then 1 Pierce 1. Mizutsune plate. Wonder if I can get that from the merchant. Or Bahari. I can. It's only 50. Hot dog. Saves my having to run that.
How are things?
Okay, so this gives us level 3 Pierce. Where is Thrift? We need a level, this one, Wyvern Gem. Okay. Oop, we might just pick that up and running other random quests. Okay, this gets us spare shot 3. Pierce level 3. Okay, we need another level 2, so we can put Chain Jewel in there for Burst level 3. Now what does that leave us? Couple level 2s, level 4, level 3, level 1. So we can put Cornerstone in here. And Shockproof. Yeah, Shockproof here. That leaves us level 3, level 2, level 3. Pretty decent amount of slots open still. What does the loadout recommend? Tenderizer, Phoenix Jewel, Absorber Jewel. Oh, Absorber Jewel. I need to fix the deviation and then reload speed. I see. So Sniper. This reduces deviation. So real quick to explain what this is. On certain guns, there's deviation built in, which causes the shots to veer to one side. It'll either veer to one side or the other side, or both randomly. I think it's randomly. And if you slot this in, it reduces that by 2 levels to keep it so your shots shoot straight. So if we look at our Silver Shooter, the deviation normally it says severe left-right, and which means our shots will arc to the sides. Now with that sniper decoration in there, it'll shoot straight the whole time. Now recoil, let's see, we can set, which one is that? Do I have recoil ones? Maybe not. I think I want to fill out with recoil and reload speed. Because Silver Shooter reloads slow. So we want to fix that. Absorber. There's no higher level absorber, it's just a 1. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna put that wherever we can. Quick load. There's no level 4 quick load? Nope. Okay. Bunch of level 1s. Kind of a waste to throw that into different pieces of armor, but I guess we could put it in the level 2 slots. Yeah. Kind of a waste. But we can make that work. Definitely don't want to put that in a level 4 slot. That's a considerable waste. We have 3 level 4 slots on the weapon though, so that gives us a lot of options. I guess I have to burn level 3. Don't want to do that, but where is it? Okay. So let's take a look at what we've got now. Again, I'll probably stop here for now on this set, and I'll worry about optimizing it later. So this puts attack boost 5, defiance 5, crit boost 3, spare shot 3, pierce up 3, recoil down 3, steadiness 3, evade extender 3, burst 3, shock absorber 1. So it's missing reload speed.
How are things?
I wonder. It may make sense, and I could play around this later, to slot in like a reload speed talisman instead of this defiance one, because I can get a few levels in defiance through level 4s, I think. Let's see, cornerstone. Here's level 1. There we go. Is there a level 4 cornerstone? Maybe not. I guess I'm wrong. Constitution, stamina, thief, bow charge, yada 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 yada. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Bye now.
Alright, let's see if we have a good talisman. We haven't really done a lot of talisman rerolls or rolling at all, but we might have to do that for this one. So this is 2 level 2 slots, which is pretty handy. Defiance level 4. I think Master's Touch and Recoil down. Is that baked into this thing? These are all the other ones I've got at the moment. Can I sort? I want it by highest rarity. That's weird. Well, ideally, if we had one that had quick reload on it, it would work a little bit better for the set. But unless one of these rare 9s has... Oh, here's reload speed. Reload speed and spare shot, but only 1 slot. It would save us 2 spots on the other ones, but I don't know. That's a possibility. We could put a one slot in here. Here's another one. Reload speed 2. Attack boost 2. That, I think, is going to work better. So if we do that, what's our skill loadout set at now? Reload speed should be 2. So I think it's a 1 slot. Is that what I said earlier? Yeah, this gets us level 3. Again, burning a level 3 slot kind of sucks, but it's alright. So now, I know this is taking a long time, we're almost done. This gives us attack with 7, which is pretty substantial. That's a max. It's maxed out at attack plus 10%, bonus plus 10. That's pretty good. So crit boost 3, spare shot 3, pierce up 3, reload speed 3, steadiness 3, fade extender 3, chain crit burst 3, recoil downs 2. So that's another thing to potentially fix. And everything else is kind of slotted in here. We're basically losing Defiance. Okay. What is our recoil? Very low? Starlat says be right back. Alright. Well, I should be done with this in just a minute. And then I'm going to save this loadout and I'll have to tweak it later. Can't really use... Well, we could... It's not upgraded. It's not fully upgraded. 1, 2, 3 of the bits have no upgrades, so the defense level will be pretty low. I guess we could take off shockproof for an absorber. Shockproof reduces the tripping from friendly players, but we're playing a ranged weapon, so we're never near everybody else. That's really not as critical for that one. What if we did that? And evasion. That gives us evasion 4? Okay, base 751 defense, which is, again, low because several pieces have no upgrades. Evade 4, which is actually pretty decent. Pierce up, reload. Down, recoil down, steadiness down. Okay. And we still have one level 4 open. 2 level 4s open. I guess I can put redirection in there for now. So I want to do capacity. I'm going to save this loadout and I'll figure that out later. This one's going to be Pierce LBG. This one currently has 839 defense. We'll need to fix that. But should top out over 800 because the chest, hands, and waist have no upgrades in them. Okay. I look forward to tweaking that. Should be ready by the time Extra Life rolls around. Because no,
Alright, let's make it happen.
if we upgrade this, could probably max out like 1.5 or 2.5 pieces. Need more armor spheres. So we're gonna transition for a couple hunts. Actually, what do we think? Do we want to try and run back Primordial Mal, or should we actually do some grinding? We could do some grinding. I don't know if everyone wants to see me try throw a third time against that particular monster.
Everything Master Hammond taught me to good use. I can
See what's
I'll
on
be
the
here when you
list.
need me.
I still need investigation rank in order to unlock some stuff.
I have faith that
A
you
lot
will
of stuff,
fulfill
in
your
fact.
duty.
Could run this one. This one's pretty much a cakewalk. Or we can run Rajang, get a bonus. Yeah, let's do that. This one needs to be leveled up. Angry Monkey. Alright, for this one, let's go Arloan. I'll go back to Lance for this one. So we'll put you on Hammer. And we take Rondine on. Keep you on Switch Axe.
May tranquil days return to us shortly.
Okay. This should be a little bit less insane compared to the last couple we've done. Still dangerous though. High level afflicted Rajang hits like a Mack truck.
Time to get going.
So we'll give this a run and see where we're at for today.
Let's go! Yeah.
There you are.
There it is.
Get that out. Aw. Missed.
Look out! It's angry!
Right in the face.
Deal for ya!
Her in the face again.
That looks like it's gonna hurt! All aboard!
Let's try to get that knockdown. There it is.
I owe you one.
Getting those reads. Angry. One break. All right, so far so good.
Let's go!
Go, go!
Whetstone time!
Take your time and
Take
do it
care of your
right.
blade, and it'll take care of you.
I'll have to give some thought as far as after Extra Life when we eventually come back, what the overall streaming content layout's going to look like. Obviously, we'll be playing more Armored
Anything I
Core
can use in
6.
here?
That'll be a mainstay for a while. I do plan on still streaming this game maybe every other week or so, just because I'm not done playing it. There's still a lot to do. And until a new Monster Hunter comes out, I feel like there's still things to show off and talk about. But I'll have to take a look and see as far as other like long play type stuff. We did beat Into the Breach last time, but I might do more with that in the future too. Iconics is always monsters to hunt. Yeah, man, I was looking at my hour count. I'm at like 330 hours in this game so far, which are pretty rookie numbers for the hardcore people in the community. But I could easily spend another 300 or 400 hours creating new builds, trying to fight all the more difficult monsters and unlocking like the levels of afflicted quests. Just a lot. We'll see. Maybe I'll try and go back to Wild Hearts and see how that runs now. Sit down. Since we were in like the mid game of Wild Hearts, we didn't get all the way to the end, obviously.
I owe you one.
That's another thing to think about. I also thought about maybe getting into some factory sim automation games, which I've never played here on the channel before. I think those would be fun. They would be a little bit more technically complex compared to stuff like this or the like character action games. But I do like them a lot, and I could probably try and find a way to make it interesting. We'll see. I've talked about Factorio, and there's Dyson Sphere Program. 2 games which I like a lot. I just don't know how amusing or entertaining they're going to be to stream. So we'll see. Oh, there's also Mortal Kombat next month. Forgot about Mortal Kombat. That might be one of the main focuses for a bit. That comes out at the end of September. Is anybody else here planning on picking that up? It'll be interesting trying to juggle my effort with Street Fighter, which I'm still playing. With the new Mortal Kombat looks really cool. Iconic says MK1 looks so hype. They brought back Havoc, my boy. Did you see the last reveal trailer they had? I think it was last week. Iconic. It was General Shao and Sindel. Which definitely looks cool. Oh, come on. Give me that knockdown.
Don't let him get away!
Still haven't revealed Nitara yet. Her and someone else, I think. And then there's parts of the cameo roster that haven't been revealed. Someone told me online that I was reading that Chameleon was going to be an assist, which would be interesting. That character hasn't been in a Mortal Kombat game forever.
That's a fine whetstone.
Proper weapon maintenance is essential.
But yeah, the game's looking to be pretty good. Obviously, I haven't been part of any of the betas or whatnot, but fighting game community impressions have been good. And watching Max's coverage of MK1. Who staggered me? I was trying to go for my counter and someone staggered me. Hey, Sour Lad's back. Just in time to see Angry Monkey. Oh wow, I took chip from that? Yeah, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. Sour Lad. I will be picking it up. Probably right at launch. We'll see. I haven't figured that out yet. But you can expect to see some coverage of that here on stream. Doesn't look like Devora's going to be in the launch roster, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do like a full top to bottom look at the cast and figure out who I'm going to main. Maybe if Reptile plays good. Ah, come on. Oh, I had no bugs,
You regret this.
and so I got pancaked. Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna
At
pay!
least I didn't return empty-handed yet.
Hey, thanks for the 100 bits, Sour Lad. Very kind of you. Much appreciated.
Whetstone time!
I also have a fondness for
Iconic says no
Whetstones.
MKX rep in the base roster, which is weird. I figured like Kotal or one of the other main characters would show up, but maybe they're planning on doing like a future DLC character thing that has like an expanded lore with all those characters.
Break already?
Exploring as well as hunting is a good source of adventure.
Oh, I was saying before that I'm really interested in maining Smoke. That's probably the character I'm going to check out first. See how he plays. So I mained Smoke in MK9.
Sailing.
It was a long time ago.
That's one in the bag.
That takes care of that.
I knew you could do it.
I can't say I miss Aaron Black. Now, he was in MKX and MK11. I remember watching some of the high level Evo stuff. Didn't Sonic Fox play Aaron Black? But his sort of play style changed from MKX to MK11. I think people were somewhat divided on whether or not they liked it more or less. It's like they took his sand bombs out, and instead he was kind of more like gunslinger focused.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Sit down.
I'll send you to Kingdom Come.
Alright, Eric's back. What's up, Eric? Fighting anger monkeys.
Watch out for the monster.
Got your number.
Hit me.
I needed that.
Eat or face defeat.
Get ready, it's coming for you.
Ah, too early. Eric says, forgot the name of this monster, but man, I love how absolutely broken it is. Who, Rajang? Rajang's not too bad in this. Rajang was worse than Iceborne. That monster was brutal. They sort of balanced it out a little bit more for Rise. The Furious variant is still really, really tough, though. We're fighting the regular version, the afflicted regular version. I have a separate quest for the Furious version too. It's different drops. That's why there's two different quests.
That's my buddy. I owe you one.
Eric says this guy casually hunts an elder dragon just to eat its horn. Yep, that's the Kirin. It fights the thunder Horus Elder Dragon breaks its horn off and eats it, and that's how they get the electrified fur. Which is a cool bit of lore. You see that in Iceborne in like an actual cinematic.
Buddy.
I wonder if that monster's going to make a comeback in the next game. Kieran wasn't in Sunbreak or Rise. I am kind of mixed on fighting Kieran. It was a pain in the rear in World of Iceborne. Okay, almost dead.
Let's put it out of its misery, huh?
Coming up at sub 20. Probably right 20 on the mark.
Let's go! Excuse me for a moment!
Let's go, yeah?
It's starting to land!
Fun bit of trivia regarding the Pelagus monsters in like Rajang. In Frontier, the online MMO, there was a cousin of Rajang called Vol'jang, which is like a volcanic demon-looking, same kind of monkey skeleton. Look pretty cool. Oh, get dunked. There you go. I hope in the next Monster Hunter title we continue to see more Frontier entries show up. Seeing Espinas in this game is really cool.
We have.
Some of the elders in Frontier are also really, really neat. You have Leviathan types like Shantian or Dyspheroa. It's like a big, kind of angelic-looking silver and red elder dragon. We'll see. I think the floodgates for Frontier entries are open now that we have Espinas in this game. Alright, what we got? Dire Claw Plus. We got a Rajang Tail. No armor spheres. Did that in 18. A little bit slow. Could be a faster time. But we hit Anomaly Research level 155, which is good. We need to hit 161 for, and then level Zinogre up to that level to get the third tier. And we leveled this one up to 140. So we hit 10 whole levels. That's good. We take those. You know what I think I may do? I'll have to think about it. So let's look at our item loadout before we kind of start wrapping up for today. Right now I've got a dedicated fast-hitting melee set with this one on dual blades. This one will serve for dual blades. It works for sword and shield. It would work for insect glaive. It would work for longsword too, as kind of an all-purpose fast-hitting set. So it covers a whole bunch of the quick weapons. We just made this set for Pierce Light Bowgun. It needs to be fully upgraded to get the defense value higher. But this one is all based around Pierce Light Bowgun, which is my favorite. And then we have the Lance set, one I've been using for a lot of these streams. So of the two ones that are maxed out, we've got Lance and this multi-purpose meleeer set. But what we're missing is a fully optimized hammer set. We're missing a fully optimized Charge Blade, and Switch Axe set. Eric says, I wonder if the monkeys are weaker on this continent because of the lack of Kieran to hunt. That's a pretty plausible lore-based explanation for that, Eric. In fact, that's what I would buy as far as why the Rajangs here aren't quite as cracked out as the ones that were on the New World. It's a good theory. Okay, so we also have Gun Lance. This one might just need more base defense. I don't know if I'd change a lot with the skills. There's some minor optimizations we could make here. But I'm going to need a set that would be functional for Horn. What I may do, think about this. Parts of the hammer set can be repurposed for bow. One weapon I've done no hunts at all this game is bow. I know that's Matt's main weapon. And so I'm going to need to build a bow set just to use because I want to learn the weapon. Looks like a lot of fun. And so maybe I will start putting things together for a general purpose bow set next. Because parts of this hammer set most likely be repurposed for bow. They share some skills. So really we need like a horn set, a bow set. We need to finish Gun Lance, Switch Axe, Charge Blade, Hammer. I need to make a great sword set. There's so many things left to do. The reason why I'm showing this is to give you folks an idea of kind of how I set my priorities when I play Monster Hunter. Because I could just hunt random things all day long, but the fun is the game, I think, is building all these sets around the weapons and figuring out how to optimize them and then optimizing the gear so that you can basically take any weapon out and be able to hunt anything with efficiency and effectiveness. And that takes hours, dozens of hours to do. And so I'll have to map those out. Maybe I'll look at some templates online like I did for Lance and Pierce Gun. We also need to do a shotgun build for a light gun. I don't have any maxed out weapons that specialize in spread except for the Azur Elder Bowgun might be close, but taking, instead of long range piercing shots, spread pellet build, you basically get close to the monster and like a shotgun, you do pellet shots. It's a lot of fun. Plays very differently than Pierce. So yeah, there's a lot to do. There's more than enough to keep me busy here. And so, like I mentioned in the last hunt, when we were running around, you can expect to see more Monster Hunter mixed in, maybe every other week or so, depending on what else I decide to stream. And then, as we go, hopefully you'll be able to see the results of all the grinding as I start bringing in new weapons and showing off how other things in the game work. Because I know we've been doing a lot of Lance. Lance is a ton of fun in this game. It's the most I've ever played Lance in any of the Monster Hunter titles. But we also have other weapons that we need to do. And so I think we will stop there for today. Let me see who's online to raid. We can go and spread the chill vibes elsewhere. I'm going to go head out and take off. Oh, Bits is live. They are playing Stardew Valley. Let us go say hello to the Burb. I don't normally get a chance to raid Bits because we don't usually stream at the same time. So let's go over there and see what's up. So let me go ahead and close this. Mute game audio. Oh, you want that one there. And so real quick, we'll go to outro too. For next week, I mentioned this yesterday, but I'll mention it again in case people weren't here. There won't be a stream schedule for next week because I'll be doing Extra Life on the weekends. So there won't be any streams during the week. I need to get prepared, and then I'm traveling on Wednesday. So you can expect to see me in some capacity on Friday. Like I said, I think I'm in the first block with Ramen. It should be fun. So don't forget to tune in for Extra Life. Donate if you can. Try and get that dollar goal up, especially if you want to see me suffer. But that said, we will go ahead and raid bits. So thanks again for hanging out today, folks, and I will catch you in the next one.